how habits can shape or break your life. I want to talk about a little bit about me. I'm 22 years old. I'm a real estate investor. I've been doing real estate now for 4 years. Hustle. You know, I didn't know what I was going to do. I had an idea, which is all you really need sometimes. Just an idea of what you want. Okay, so as soon as I got out of high school, you know, COVID hit and I knew that was my opportunity. I said, okay, well, look, in times of desperation, in times of disbelief, I think that's the best time to make myself shine. So I went into real estate wholesaling, started wholesaling real estate. I knew I wasn't the sharpest guy in the room. I did have a good set of mentors. I leached myself onto them, and I basically just took action from that day. How did I take action? Started to remove and shed those bad habits that I had. Got rid of the female that I was with, sold my Xbox, stopped doing gaming, woke up every single day at 5 a.m. in the morning, went to the gym in the morning. I just completely shifted my life. But it started because I got knowledgeable of what habits. I didn't know how to read a fucking book. You know what you should read? You should read the book of How to Read a Book. Get this fucking. Today's lessons are gonna be about habits and good habits and how they shape your life and how they control who you are and who you wanna be. Consistency builds habits. Habits are things that we're consistently just doing, consistently being done. 50% of our action come from habits. So a lot of the things that we do are unconscious. We just kind of do them without thinking when it's time to take control of it. And why it's really important to talk about habits, because thinking levels decrease when doing habits. You don't really have to necessarily think when you guys are in a habit, guys. You guys are working every single weekend, eventually it becomes effortless because you guys don't have to think about habits. Habits are like this. You have a habit of brushing your teeth every morning. Hopefully you guys brush your teeth, but for real, you have a habit of brushing your teeth. You don't be like, oh, I gotta brush the left, gotta brush the right. How do I brush up? How do I brush down? You're just fucking brushing. You're just brushing your teeth thinking about something else. You're thinking about what am I gonna do today brushing your teeth. You know, you're thinking about something else. You're not thinking about brushing your teeth. While you're brushing your teeth, effortless, easy done, easy do it. What if you could work like you're brushing your teeth? That should be the first thing that's coming in your mind. How do I work hard? How do I make more money without stressing myself so much? Make it a habit. Remember, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Habits decrease your thinking. You don't have to think so much when you're working. You're just action. But if you never work so hard, if you never actually worked hard, it requires a lot of fucking thinking. It requires a lot of thinking if you've never done this stuff before. Make it a habit to work every single day. After 1 month to 2 months, you're just working. You don't have to think so hard. It's like brushing your teeth. Remember, habits decrease your thinking. 50% of the actions that we do during our day consist of habits. 50% of that. And a lot of the times, 50% of those things are negative. And the hardworking shit is not a habit yet. We're working on this book. The Power of Habits. The reason why this is yellow and red, because they wanted you to set up a habit to start reading this book. You see this book, oh, Q, yellow book, action, okay, action. It's in next to my lap, it's in my car. Okay, read 1 page. If that's all I could do, that's all I could do. But guess what? I started a habit. Getting out of my car, closing it, you know, going inside of my house, being regular. I started a habit of reading books. David, I don't like reading books. Maybe because you don't know how to read books. So there's no excuses to this stuff. You set up the habit to how to read a book. Okay, I don't know how to, well, I can't read this, it's too long. Hard? Okay, what did I tell you about habits? Effortless. You get a book about how to create habits and you suffer through this. Okay, you're not even gonna suffer. You go through this, you learn how to make habits because habits become effortless. Then you read this one effortlessly because you already made the habit of reading books. And then you can move on from there. Now you're knowledgeable. Now you know how to set habits. I want to achieve this in my life. Okay, make the habits of that. You don't know who does that? Find someone who does that. Okay, bad habit can be activated with a simple cue. Hey bro, let's go out to drink this weekend. You're working at 7 p.m. Ooh, go out to eat, go out to drink, indulge in this stuff while family's still working. It's okay, you can balance. But remember, cues get activated. If you have friends who are bad influence, they have bad habits of influence you. Nothing wrong with having those friends, it's just a balance. But if you have those friends who activate your dark side, just know, it's like this. Hey, let's smoke. Oh, smoke? Bet, let's go do it. And now you're back into your habit. So that's why it's very important, okay? I couldn't have my Xbox around me because I knew that having the Xbox, oh, Xbox, Q, okay, bet, let's go play. Straight get rid of it. Get rid of those things. Get rid of those cues. Get rid of those bad cues that are in your area that are affecting you from getting to the next level. You wanna find cues that like you see in your book. Oh, book, oh, Q, book, read, oh, book, that's my cue. Oh, wait, it's yellow, oh, action, let me grab it. Reward, I feel good, now I know more knowledge. Now I read my book for the day. I wrote my goal. I would read 5 pages a day. Okay? Oh, Xbox. Oh, Q. Oh yeah, let's play. Fuck that. Look what you just did. You just fell right back into your trap. Habits decrease your thinking. You don't even think about it. You just go play your Xbox because it's a habit. You've been doing it since you were a kid. I've been doing it since I was a kid. They gave us iPads. You know, they let us play on our phone all day. Here, just listen to this iPad. Now you see an iPad, oh, games. No, you should see iPad, oh, iPad work. Set new habits up. New habits for yourself. You can alter, fix, or replace habits, but you cannot erase them from the mind. You can fix and alter habits. You can fix and alter habits, but you cannot erase those things from the mind. They will always be there. If you've been going to the gym for 5 years and then eventually you just stop going for like 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it won't be hard to get back in. You just walk into the gym and it's a habit. All these habits kick back in, okay? Same thing with the recovered crackhead. You know, he's been clean for 5 years, but someone's like, hey, you want to do some crack? And be like, hey, you know, recovering drug addict, hey, do you want to do some? Guess what they're going to do? It'll be easy. They'll fall back into their trap. Cues, actions, rewards, habits. So if you have a broke mindset, it's because you have bad broke habits. Bad broke habits. Like, let's change those habits. You have a habit of letting other people pay for your food all the time. Oh, you're going to pay for lunch? Or are you driving? Or are you gonna do this? You have a bad habit of depending on other people. Next time the bill comes, hey, let me get the bill. I want the bill. It might feel uncomfortable the first few times. I want the bill. Give me the bill. I want to pay for that. Because you want to set the habit of becoming that new person. Habits are done with no thinking. Habits are done with no thinking, guys. No thinking, no thinking, no thinking. Get home from the office. Alright, put my gym clothes on the way to the gym. Easy stuff. But then you start talking to some girl. And this girl starts to hit you up around the same time you go to the gym. You know, I guess I could replace a little bit of my habit. You know, I guess I can go chill with her for a bit. Guess what happened? Now you just replace your gym habit for this. You'll get the results. You'll get what you want over here. But you just replace your habit, bro. So let's get back into it. You must look for cues. You must look for cues and rewards for the habit. Cues, actions, rewards. Sees cookie. Ooh. It's gonna taste good. Reward. I feel full. Same thing. Consistency builds the habit. Thinking level decreases when doing habit. Bad habits can simply be activated with a simple cue. They didn't have a lot of experience on the phones. Alright, my habit was talk to 5 people a day. Very simple stuff. 5 people. Not even a lot, but I used to not have 0. So how can I say talk to 20, 30, 40 if I've never made 5 calls? Talk to 5 people a day, 1 day. Talk to 5 people a day, 2 days. Talk to 5 people a day, 4 days. Talk to 6. Talk to 7. Eventually I get a contract, I get paid. Guess what? Move up my goal. Talk to 10 people a day. Talk to 10 people a day. Talk to 10 people a day. Talk to 10 people. Got another deal. Got paid. Bet. Moving up. Talk to 20 people a day. Talk to 20 people a day. Talk to 20 people a day. Okay, got another deal. Now I got 3, 4, 5 deals in a month. Okay, cool. Okay, 19 years old, made 10 grand. Okay, I guess it's not a lot of money, but DNF student. I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I did know that my life consisted of good habits and bad habits, and I was not experienced, so I had to make up in numbers what I lacked in skill. Okay, bet. 40 calls a day, 40 calls a day, 40 calls a day, 40 calls a day. Sometimes I wasn't hitting those goals, but guess what? I was doing 20, 25, 30 closing deals. But I didn't know I had to make up in numbers what I lacked in skill, and it started with my habit. I started setting a habit for myself to get a haircut a week, 1 haircut a week, because I did not want to have the habit of being like, you know what, I'm getting a haircut every 2, 3 weeks, you know, I can save money. Fuck that. If you start to think like that, you already set a bad habit for yourself. Go out there, go create some good habit. You know, like, let me give you guys some good examples. Habit of giving, the habit of working consistently all the time, seeing life as work. Seeing life as work is a habit, a mindset. Make a mindset habit, you know, helping people, giving back, creating opportunity, making life a little bit more easier with the habits you set. Very simple stuff. Make up in numbers what you lack in skill. Cue, actions, reward. If you don't like going to the gym, I recommend this. Go buy yourself some new shoes, new running shoes. So when you wake up, you're excited about those shoes. Oh, I want to wear my new shoes. Get to go show my, very simple stuff, but I know that we need it. Have a habit of saying thank you. Make it effortless, make it easy, make it worth it. As soon as you get the hard shit into a habit role, you can start to focus on the rest things in your life and fix those. Alright? This is just very simple. I'm breaking it down for the people that have this problem like I did. Okay, you're gonna get rich regardless. You're gonna do whatever you want to do regardless. But just know that habits are the reason why you are who you are. You normally work 5 days out the week. There's 7 days in the week, you work 5 days a week, and you've been doing this for the past 4 or 5 years. And you've gone this far. What is next? You should ask yourself, what should I add next to my habit? What habits do I have in place that could replace, because you cannot just delete habits, because habits must be replaced. It's good or bad, good or bad, good or bad. You're gonna suffer, but you have to go through these motions. If you've never worked on a Saturday, if you've never worked on the weekend, even think that weekends are days off, you're already in a bad habit. Okay, if you're trying to be a multi-millionaire, these Saturdays that you start to go to work, these Sundays that you start to go to work and stop seeing them as excuses that I should take a day off, they're gonna hurt in the beginning. The first 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of working every single day, 7 days a week, they might hurt a little bit. But you know why it's supposed to hurt? Because you're setting up a new habit. You're replacing all this random stuff you're doing on Saturdays and Sundays and filling it up with new habits. You have those weekends you dedicated to giving back. You're setting up a habit for your future self. I want to be the type of guy who every single Sunday he gets up in the morning and he goes and gives back to. You could start by getting a $5 pizza and then handing it out to people one day out of the week. You become a multi-millionaire. You want to be giving back millions and millions of dollars. Do you believe it? Then start to do it now as a regular thing. With $5 in your bank account, you could do that. Make those habits and try to see the vision of who you're becoming. I'm gonna give you guys examples of good habits you guys can start to set. Read 1 page a day of a book. I'm not a reader, of course you're not. You keep saying that to yourself. Read 1 page a day, regardless if you're a reader or not. If you've never read a book, just hold the book tightly, walk around it, keep it in your car. You have a book in the car, or a female walks in, oh, you read? Yeah, baby, I read. I don't fucking read. Still good. It will be good for your image, and it'll be good for your ego, and it'll be good for your aura. A person that reads books and is knowledgeable, is wisdom. Even people think you're smarter just by having books, even if you don't read. Carry a journal around. Make sure you're carrying a journal around. Like I said, invest in yourself. Who are you gonna bet on? You're gonna bet on you? Invest in yourself. This is a $500 journal. If you don't have a habit of writing your goals down, let's start with that. Let's start with the habit of writing your goals down. Now I'm gonna start the habit of writing my goals down. What's my goal of the day? Okay, first thing I'm gonna do when I wake up, thanks to 2 people. I don't know. So I want to set the habit today of giving back to my family. How can I give back to my family? It could be the smallest thing. Buy your mom, like, I don't know, some fruit or something. Hey mom, brought you fruit. Start by giving back. Start with your family. Bring on to your friends. I want to be the type of guy who always takes my family out and friends out to eat. Start with this. Take your friend out on the weekend. Hey bro, let's go to hit the gym. A protein shake on me. Make it simple. You might not even live tomorrow, but make sure that today you hit that goal. Let the compound effect take charge. And let it set good habits for you. Let the compound effect take charge. What is the compound effect? Let me explain to you what the compound effect is. I want to be a rich, ripped man. Okay, let's start the compound effect of a rich, built man. Okay, so what does a rich, built man do? Probably works out every day. Okay, so I need to set the habit of working out every day. 5 days a week, because that's the vision I have. Oh yeah, he's rich. That means rich people work every day, I bet. Okay, so add that to my habit. Work out every day, work every day. I want to be also rich and fit, but also be a guy who's humble and giving. Okay, add that to my habit. Give back to people. Every opportunity I have to pay for the bill, pay for the bill. So these are my habits who I'm trying to be. Every opportunity that presents to me, bill comes up and there's 4 or 5 people, I pay for that shit. At the gas station and your homie's waiting in line and you're about to pay, tell him to put his shit in the front. Why waste time? Yeah, I'm a person that doesn't like to waste time. Why is your homie waiting in line to pay for his stuff? Pay for it. Very simple stuff. So let the compound effect take charge of your life. Eventually you'll become the person that pays for everything, and God will end up giving you more, so you can become that person who you say you are. We all have vices, you know. If you have a bad habit of smoking all the time and you don't have the results you want, you need to find a way to replace that habit. Okay, you replace that habit. You know what? Instead of smoking every single night, I'm gonna make sure that I pray or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make sure that I read my book again, because I really want to read fucking books. I don't freaking know.